I would say that one told me the most about faith.
In the winner, I'm looking for somebody who can achieve the impossible, which is how to capture the intangible thing that faith is and put it into a physical picture.
Initially, I want to see an image that really jumps out at me, that looks stronger than all of the competition around it.
I completely understand those two shots are beautiful.
As soon as you see the photograph, you know it's about kind of faith related for this competition. And then the creativity of the photograph, the technical quality.
It stands out to me more than any picture here, actually, to be honest.
I'm looking for a pleasing photograph that tells me that what I'm looking at is concerned with how people review their lives, go through their lives, and is there a message in these images of faith?
When we originally came up with the idea of the competition, we were really looking for a way in which we could highlight and support the positive role that faith can play in everyday life. And we're thrilled with the response, not only in terms of the number of entries that we received, but also in the creativity and the quality shown in some of those submissions.
You will have seen outside remarkable images of human beings of all faiths. So look at those pictures, look at those images, not just to see how skilled they are, but look at them to see a little more of what it means to be a human being.
When I look at these photographs, they actually give you some faith, because it's about looking at the other side of human nature. It's about seeing the love that can come out of having faith. What's nice about this photograph is the joy that comes from it. You see happiness, you see the joy, it kind of leaps out at you, and you've captured it very well. You can see there's a lot of sincerity, not only in the people involved in the photograph, but the man receiving the blessing. I would have liked to have taken this picture because I love street photography, because that's where life goes on anyway, on the streets.
This picture was taken in Blackpool Tower when everyone else was tiptoeing around it. My daughter just boldly stepped out and sat down right in the middle.
I don't know whether that child's happy or tense, but it's a very strange photograph. It needs a lot of understanding. I like it in black and white, and the composition's not bad either. I would like to have done something like this myself. I don't know whether a lot of people would be happy about having to put some human being through this, but it certainly is telling us about faith, really. This is an extravaganza of colour. This is very pretty, very pleasing to the eye, and this was shot at night. The quality of it, when you see it on the print, is incredibly sharp. I wouldn't know how to do a picture like that. It's rather technical. It really jumps out at you. It was quite a harsh picture, really. It is composed properly. It has the drama, it has the impact. It wouldn't have worked in colour, but it really jumps out at you in black and white. There's a danger about this picture that it's too beautiful. Perfect light, perfect kind of action, perfect composition. You said you did it in black and white because you were afraid to show the blood. It does border on being a beautiful picture in its own way. The thing about this picture, it jumps out at you because it's beautiful. There's a certain sinister light streaking across there which puts some things in darkness and some things in beautiful colour. It's like a painting, really. That's the only thing I can say. It's like a very beautiful painting. he's found a solitary figure paying homage to his faith and religion. It's a stunningly beautiful picture, and you've composed it well. It's the right tonal values are there. We need pictures like this more than we need pictures of celebrities. What this photograph tells us is that not all of us are privileged enough to know that we can look forward to a meal, more than once a day in our lives. We eat when we want to eat. Sometimes people don't eat when they need to eat. So thank you very much.
The first highly commended is Patty Robbins.
The second highly commended award goes to Peter Anderson.
I've called this award Knowing. It's broken up into various pieces to illustrate the numerous viewpoints we can all have of the same thing or image. This collection of wires and mechanics freezes a factual moment in time for us, the viewer, to decide a conclusion.
So now I'm going to ask Don to come forward and present the award to our overall winner,
Mr. John Sykes. May I, on behalf of Faith Through the Lens, present you with this Just Award, and congratulations on behalf of all of us today.
One of the things I wanted to do on my bucket list was to photograph Angkor Wat at sunrise. Having been in a melee with thousands of people, suddenly this young gentleman appeared and he stopped to pray. I shot it. Afterwards I asked if it was okay if I took his photograph, and it was, to me, a very, very special and humbling moment to be able to share that point of time together with him. The Faith Through Lens competition is open to interpretation of virtually anything. So I would encourage anybody to just give it a moment's thought. I mean, there are so many different aspects of faith. All of those moments can be captured. I'm just delighted that I took that kind of leap of faith, as it were, and here I am today.